Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here. Oh, the music. Ah, good timing. So yes, hello guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a few things. We finally won the war. We won the war. There's still Austria there, but we've defeated the Austrian armies and captured the last few major regions inside the inner core of Europe, resulting in a more or less complete victory over the Austrians. The Ottoman Empire is currently laying siege to their last bastion, as it were. And I imagine the Ottomans are possibly just going to let that roll out until they capture it. So, at the moment, things are looking pretty solid and smooth for Europe. We've been able to sort of return to a state of peace, and now we're basically going to try and ensure that these regions are controlled. Good news is that most of the regions, barring of course the capital, but they're never going to be satisfied, is going to be being we're retaining control. We're keeping them at peace, and we are also in the process of converting them towards Christendom. Well, true Christendom, because of course our crucifix is not shiny, it's just there. Where's our crucifix? There's our crucifix. The nice plain wooden crucifix. No arrogant gold ones. Light a fire for people to get mad. So yes, the war in Europe is more or less over at the moment. However, I have been looking into other routes, and I made a bit of a discovery before the recording began, which is Bavaria. Bavaria is not protected by any nation at the moment. Well, I mean, we've got Moldavia and the Crimson Tatar Khanate, but let's face it, who gives a fuck? And as a result, we kind of can, at this moment in time, obviously not now, but, in the future, we kind of can declare war on Bavaria, which then gives us two regions to take over. The first being Bavaria, which is actually quite a prominent location. They've got iron mines, they've got colleges, a pleasure garden, a whole host of things. To be fair, I might get rid of the pleasure gardens and get them churches up. And we also have a college as well. In fact, I think it's a proper college. So we actually have the opportunity to potentially use this as an extra research center, which is not bad. Though, to be honest with you, I know we already have 3, so it may be something where I might get rid of the school and instead go for something else, because at the moment there's not really a lot of technologies I need to research. I mean, eventually, having a 4th one might be a good idea, but, at the moment there isn't much value in it. And also, because there's no gentlemen at the college, it's almost completely pointless, but, here we go. So the main intention, of course, is that by grabbing Bavaria and Württemberg, we can, in fact, start looking more seriously into taking over Europe. Because once that's there, all that will be left of the non-major power regions is Cologne, which, along the Rhine, which, that's pretty cool. Considering Cologne has not only a classical university, it's got an iron production, an iron mine, cloth-making production. It's got everything you need to be a pretty prominent and successful region. No, they do start with that, never mind. And then, again, it gives us the opportunity to potentially prepare for the invasion of France, which, 200 years early? I think so. But apart from that, things are looking fairly stable at the moment. Hello. I did not notice you. Okay, so Bulgaria is still a thing for the Ottomans, so they're not out of the war yet. There's also an army chilling in one of our ports, which, I say army, it's a unit, but still, it's a thorn. But at the moment, I'm going to be focusing for just keeping the peace. So, with the briefing over, let us truly begin the episode. So, let's see what we can do. At the moment, things are just we're just stabilizing. Our army needs to replenish. Our troops have suffered quite severely. So at this point, we just need to prepare. I mean, I'm not going to take the two nations lightly. Ah, fantastic. We have a classic university giving us the means to research, because we did kind of drop the ball a bit. We did, in fact... so now we can research that. So we now need to, we've dropped the ball a bit with the other stuff, but that's okay. We've got 9 turns till we get public schooling, separation of the powers. So, yes, there are some pretty good things. We're also in the process of constructing, he says, Is there any other place under construction yet? No. For real, are we not constructing that? Right, well, fuck me, I'm going to build that. I thought I was building that. I could have sworn I was building that. Am I building that? No, I'm not. Right. Okay. Well, we'll build this in Tunis because Tunis is kind of good. I'm turning Tunis into my second capital. Sistema Naturae. Hierarchical. Oh, nice. For early form there. Once again, Austria's on strike, but let's be honest, it's not surprising. Right, we'll all get the drill school. Ah, that's the reason. Right. Okay. Tunis, really sorry. Would love to. Yeah, now we need that. And we need you fixed. I hate to do this to you, Tunis, but if we fix all the regions that are broken, then people can be. To be fair, I'm not sure. Is there? No, there's no destruction or anything on that. But fixing them up just means that we can, recruit shit, which is fine. It's what it's fair for. But I really don't like. Oh no, there it is. That's the reason. By fixing this, we remove the devastation demodifier, which, in all honesty, there is no growth. That's fine. But at the same time, it's also kind of like, though we are needing food. We do have food, but we don't have the means to make more food. Though, at the moment, with the population as is already, it's kind of like, even neutral locations are kind of getting a bit pissed off. Because they would always get pissed off. Even though I give them the shiniest fucking tools known to mankind, they're never satisfied. At all. Did I cancel both? No. Right, Berlin. Sorry, Berlin needs to be the one. Königsberg will get it. I'm not gonna throw shade at you, Königsberg, but you're not the capital. You were earlier in the series, and you will be come next turn. You're getting that upgrade, but yeah. We also need the country school, but we need the reorganized procurement, which we can't get because we need the fucking military academy. There's a lot of things we need. Still, we're earning at least a decent amount. Grenadieren. Ooh, they got Jaegers. And not the first ones as well. They still have the demi-cannons, so that's something we got to be careful about. You have very limited forces, but you're a capital. There is also the 1st Regiment of Foot with Grenadieren and Hustards. What about you? What do you have? You have pikemen. So, yes. Oh, mother of God. Urban militia with line infantry. But they do have howitzers and cannon. That's... You know what? I'm going to throw respect in that direction. That's an army. I don't want to fight that. At least not yet. My army is kind of in tatters at the moment. A lot of my troops have taken quite a severe blow, which hasn't hurt my income, to be fair. Because, obviously, the less men you have to pay, the more money you keep for your own pockets. But, of course, we all know what happens when people get recruited. They want to be paid. The good news is, as time goes by, population control is going to start coming into its own, and eventually people will stop complaining about being part of the Prussian Empire, which, bully for them. You know what? I shall build a college of divinity. Why? Because, fuck you, here's a crucifix. Be happy. Don't worry. Praise Jesus. Don't worry. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Anyway, I'll stop. Anyway, more importantly, we need to end the turn so we don't end up hanging on this point. So, at this point, I'm kind of content just to let things be. So there's a long time period where we're possibly going to... If I can eke out a peace period, you bet your fucking ass I'm going to do it. Now, sadly, we won't be able to beat back the... Hello. Ottoman Empire. No. It's Not your turf, mate. And I'm not and only for 1,000 for 10 turns. Bavaria. Ooh. Good on you, Saxony. Get in there. Oh, I forgot to. Right, who? Of all the fucking places you could have blown up, you blow up the one nice thing in your goddamn revenue. You shits. You fucking shits. It's like fucking... Oh, you fucks. Also, where are the pleasure gardens? I don't know where they are. Where are the pleasure gardens? I don't see the pleasure gardens. Is there a pleasure garden somewhere? Am I missing a pleasure gardens? Oh no, there they are. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how long this territory was. 4,000! Are you joking? I'm sorry. 4,000. I mean, I'm grateful that you're not really earning any money from this. Fucking 4,000. Oh, that's a point. That's a church school. No, we do need those. I love how the logic of the peasants. It's like, hey, look, we're really angry. We want to stick it to our new overlords. They are taking over the world. They're tearing everything down. They're ruining everything about what it means to be an Austrian. And I want to strike back at the Austrians. Like, I am determined to do my part. So we're not going to go for the gold mines that would earn them a lot of money. We're not going to go for the iron mines, which would also earn them a decent amount. Nor are we going to go for the weaver's cottage, which earns them a decent amount of the trade. We are going to attack the nice cafe that gives us nice things because they want us to be happy. Fuck that cafe. You fucking morons. I mean, sure, it makes it difficult to keep the peace, but fucking hell, of all the things you could have trashed, you trashed the one nice thing, which doesn't benefit you in any sort of way, except keeps the people happy. You fucking retards. Oh my god. Right, you're getting that school, and you're getting that school as well. Oh, dear God, Emperor. You just... This game. This fucking game. Like, here's the thing that irritates me. You'd think with this place, they'd be chill. Though I'm wondering if it's because the nation still exists. Like, so long as the nation exists, people will, like, rage about it. Ah, look, the Ottomans have taken over Transylvania. So they have, in fact, done stuff. So let me just see if the Ottomans are actually under siege. Like, I would have it under siege. Right, so there's a couple of armies. There's, in fact, another army potentially on its way to attack us. Will they attack us, of course, is another matter entirely. But... oh, yeah, so that's... So, yeah, maybe they will attack us. Maybe they won't. We don't know. Is there any kind of peace to be had? I doubt it. I mean, the people here are placated. Yeah, they're not going to have that. You know, at this rate, I might as well just have the taxes be on, and I might as well earn a few extra bob whilst we're doing this. I don't know why I had the taxes off for this region, but... Because if the plebs are not going to fucking shut up, then the least I can do is just tax the fuckers as they go along. How are we diddling with religious conversion? It's a steady 1% per turn, so we're gonna be playing a lot of turns in this series. So eventually these regions will calm down. It's just unfortunately it takes a fucking age because this mod likes to make its players suffer. We've got a region here which is 100% almost Christian, and yet the fuckers won't shut up. I've got how many fucking dudes? Like, okay, it's been more than episode 20. I am allowed this rant, right? I've dealt with it. We've dealt with it, and I'm gonna rant a little bit. I'm gonna take and I'm not gonna rant for another 10 episodes, but I'm gonna reiterate the point here. I should not have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regiments of militia in my settlement. with upkeep costs of 143 per fucking regiment, right? So let's do the math. I'm actually going to do the math here because I'm a little bit in the mood now to complain about this because it is something. I've been having some comments. I'm talking with people in the comments, and I'm just like trying to justify. It feels like trying to explain this mod to people is just a fucking nightmare. So 143 times, how many was that? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 143 times 8. That's 1,144 currency I have to spend each turn just to keep that area just happy. Now, yes, I can lower the taxes. You can, in this mod, lower the taxes to answer one particular person's question. However, you can't increase them. And I need as much money as possible to try and ensure that I have stable government. Because if I lower the taxes, I'm not going to be able to afford the armies that I've got. Because we need to kind of take over the world and earn enough to be able to do stuff. When I've got most of Europe under my thumb, then, oh, by God, we will be able to, I can reduce the taxes and everything will be fine. But at the moment, I can't quite do that yet. And I just think having 8 regiments of militia to keep a almost 100% Christian province under control, like Protestant province under control, that does not denote any form of logic, in my opinion. Like, yes, I've got the government, I've got the clamor to reform because I've got a college there. But at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't have to fucking have a priest sitting in the background or a propagandist sitting in the background. It really doesn't make any sense. It just feels like it's arbitrary difficulty rather than logical difficulty. It's like, right, okay, so let's see if we can make more uniform sort of decision making. Let's make it so that I don't know, like the difficulty in this particular thing feels much more forced and less natural. Like, I'm not saying that you should make it piss easy for someone to steamroll the world, but for someone to have 8 regiments of militia to just keep the peace in one region that is mostly Christian, that by all rights is a native Prussian empire, like Germanic empire-ness, shouldn't have to fucking have 8 regiments just to keep the peace. That, in my opinion, is where this mod kind of falls apart, because logical gameplay decision-wise, that doesn't make sense. It shouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It seems ridiculous. There are lots of things about this mod that I think are great. The combat, the naval warfare being, the fact that everything's expensive, you'd think, is potentially a good thing, because, are they actually going to go for it? Oh, they're going to raid. Oh, they're going to raid. Yep, they're going to raid. See, the Austrian army actually has a logical standpoint. I'm going to raid your resources that I actually earn you money. Not, I'm going to burn down the only nice thing. I'm going to burn down the only nice thing around it. But we do need to respond to that. Because, well, I can't have you Austrian assholes doing shit. Right, rebellion. And, of course, there's a rebellion. Not a big one, but... Okay, good idea. Oh, really? Fuckers. Well, we need to get rid of it, so... Well, the good news is we've got churches built, so... Are you not done as well? How many... Fucking... I tell you to be good. Right, fuck you. Right, well, you're in a good position, so I will have you... You're in the easiest response region. Yeah, we'll have you go for that. You are kind of fucked. You are kind of not fucked. No, to be fair, both armies are pretty fucked, so... War declared. Bavaria and France. Well done. You've kind of broken your... Oh, wait, they had an alliance, and now they don't. Well, what a shame. We got the port, at least. Trading port. I'll turn you into a major fishery, which is going to piss off the locals a little bit more. Shouldn't do. Actually, no, it doesn't. It actually provides people with fish, which is good. No. But no, like, there are things about this mod that I think are absolutely fantastic. But I'm also of the opinion that there are lots of things about this mod that makes it almost makes it unplayable at points. You know, it turns the game from an enjoyable campaign to something just tedious, which you don't want tedium in a Total War game, because then what's left? Anyway, let us commence war. Like, I'll go into, like, to be fair, what I need to do is I probably need to, like, I'm going to occasionally bitch and rant about these things, and I will grumble and complain, because it is something that well, as a gamer and as a player, as a content creator, I'm not going to try and be all that professional and be like, as I said, this is a hobby of mine, so I feel like I have a little bit more leeway when it comes to what I can say and what I can't say. So, like, I will bitch and moan and do some other things, but at the same time, what I will also probably try and do, or what I should try and do, perhaps, is the more correct term, is I need to turn off the music, because fuck the music in this game. No, what I should do is make a video talking about why this game's, well, why the Imperial Splendor mod, sorry, the Imperial Destroyer mod is flawed. It's great, but not perfect. It's good, but it's not Darth mod. Darth mod, I think, encapsulates the best mod for, in my personal opinion, I'll add, for the Total War series. If you want Total War as Total War is intended to be, Darth mod. Darth mod, Darth mod, Darth mod. I don't say that as a Darth mod fanboy. I say that as someone who enjoys playing a game where there's more stratagem in combat and the fun side. Like, this game is more, you know, the Darth mod makes the, you know, the politics side enjoyable. It makes it fun. It, you know, running a civilization, it allows you to do what you want to do, rather than what this mod does, which wants you to focus completely on the civilian side, of, you know, the civil management side, and punishes you for trying to actively win wars. Or it seems like it, at least, because, you know, you've got the population that kicks off, you've got the religious unrest that takes fucking ages to sort, you've got the tax problem where you can't increase taxes for a short amount of time. Like, all of these features that are taken away because logic? No logic in that. I'm sorry. I respect the mod maker for making fantastic things in other regards to this mod, but in terms of logic, no, that doesn't make any sense. Or it's not enjoyable in that respect. Anyway.
Carcass shot is the first of the incendiary ammunition types, and can be fired from both mortars and howitzers, bursting into a fierce shower of flames upon hitting its target. Select this ammunition via the Carcass shot button in the lower right of the screen.
Fucking love that guy. Carcass shot with the fierce shape of fully to go on his target. I love this man. Whenever I start the game up, there's an option, there's a game settings option. For some reason, Empire Total War. No other Total War does this, by the way. Just Empire. Whoa. Square formation. We're running along the whole line. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You fucking get it. These guys get it. I love how the AI automatically goes into militia shot when you got cavalry. That is exactly what you want. That is exactly what you want. Oh, I will also go back into square. Sorry. Or not. Militia shot, militia shot, militia shot, militia shot, militia shot. Fucking adamant. They probably will get to the line though, unless they keep doing this diagonal line. Oh, okay. I think they just, no, they didn't. Nice, fucking nice. Can on it. Canister shot. They might get in though. Yeah, they're gonna get in. Or not. They don't. Oh no. Oh no. They're about to reload. Oh no. Come on, lads. Yes. Fucking love the militia shot. It's just constant level of fire. It's like, fuck you. I don't want you to get away. Fucking 1996. Oh, these militia get fucked. I mean, they're probably going to get some shots. I think they did get some shots laid off. Yeah, we did suffer some casualties. But, fucking hell, that's a beautiful line right there. Well, we've took some casualties. Don't know how, mind you, but... Kanone, fire frei. Oh, no. Oh, who's in range? Yeah. Fucking sound. And there's the general's bodyguard. The first intelligent general's bodyguard I have ever seen. You know what? Kudos to you. I think you finally learnt what happens when you fuck with Prussia. Oh, you know what? Respect. Respect. You've come back. You don't get that often. You don't. You really don't. Oh no, there you go. There's the Prussian. Oh, unfortunately, you're also getting targeted to buggery by my dudes, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. You see, this is where the Imperial Destroyer mod shines, in my opinion. The cost of the armies being so expensive, in my opinion, actually makes the game really tense and enjoyable. Because in the early stages of the game... Oh, he's doing a suicide. In the early stages of the game, every battle is crucial. And also, to a degree, in the mid to late stages as well, it's also quite crucial. Because it brings home that realistic aspect of warfare which, in fairness, vanilla game, even Darth Mod to a degree, that's where one thing Darth Mod does fail at, is it doesn't really reflect the costs of war, in the sense that, whenever a nation suffers a critical defeat, like I'm talking like full on, they've lost one of their strongest armies and they're hampered, a total defeat basically reduces the entirety of a nation's economy, its willpower to fight, all that jazz. The Imperial Destroyer reflects that enough. For example, the AI not having access to a bunch of units and shit, or the cost. If you can reflect the difficulty in the AI, where the AI struggles with this, where they can't, recruit as much anymore because their economy's all just shit, or there we go. Or the AI loses its coherency, and resolves to. Oh, what's got a few kills? Yeah, unfortunately, if we have, I'm thinking at the moment, because that general's unit is alive, we aren't able to do as much. I'm probably going to put the Bosniaks to the left here, so that they can take care of the general. I don't really want to put them in a position where they can get shot at by the grenadiers. I don't really want to assault that position. I don't feel like I should. I don't think I'll need to, because I can just hammer them with artillery. Whereas the general's bodyguard, if I can kill him, I think those guys will rout. Now, obviously, that could mean that the enemy army returns, but if those guys are routing when I've killed the general, I can just about face and kill them with my lancers. But if I can avoid killing them, well, avoid losing men killing them, makes things cheaper for me. And if my cannon keeps going off at ham, then that's something as well. But no, like, going back to the whole, war estimates, if you can turn the war... Again, if you can have a crucial battle where you defeat a very powerful army of a faction, in my opinion, that makes this mod. That's where this mod shines, because the AI, I hope, will be in a position where it's kind of fucked, where it can't really do anything because you've defeated. And to be fair, the same should be inflicted on the player. If a player loses a crucial battle against the AI. Because they've got a really powerful regiment and army, and they lose that army, the player's going to have, while the player will suddenly get a lot of money back into its economy, it's going to take time for them to recruit the troops, it's going to take time for them to reform, things could go destructive dire, there's a lot of things that can occur, and I think that's what makes that's where the Imperial Splendor mod kind of shines, because by making it that the war is, I don't know why they're both... Cannons are trying their damnedest to shoot, just target them. You never know, you might be in range. It's like the Imperial Splendor mod basically that's... I keep saying the Imperial Splendor, which is not this. That's not this mod. This is the Imperial Destroyer. The Imperial Destroyer mod, that's where I think this mod will shine, because it basically makes warfare realistic. It makes the logistics of warfare realistic. You can't, like in Imperial et Divinita, or I can't remember how to pronounce the words. Imperial et Divina? Divinita? The Rome 2 mod. The one that officially Devon made his very famous Massalia Tales series from. You've got the supply routes where if a nation, or if you have troops in a foreign territory outside your own, the supply logistics is going to cause problems, and eventually they'll start starving. That is a really good thing, in my opinion. That's good game design. It's logical. You're in enemy territory. You're not going to be able to forage for supplies, and it was something that actually did affect a lot of the ancient armies back in the day. So, in this particular game, having to potentially deal with the fact that you've now lost your finest army because of a bad situation in battle, now means that a war can be won or lost by relatively few battles, but these battles are far more crucial. Whereas with the Darth mod, it encourages constant fights. Like, for example, in Chosokabe campaign, I had numerous battles where the fight against the Saito clan was literally just one massive slugfest after another, and it wasn't really anything. And while the battles were glorious and they were extremely fun to play, they were, if anything, just a constant sort of meat grinder. It was just me being able to kill as many AI as possible whilst also preserving my own thing. So attrition warfare doctrine kind of became king in that one. Whereas in this game, I don't actually have to worry so much about that. Or if I do, I have to think logically more in the sense of like, well, okay, I've got now X amount of troops ready to go. Let's sort of see, right. Now I can actually focus more on making the severe, making the more crucial plays, rather than making the plays that previously... How close these get. How fucking many times has a barrel gone over the top? I am seeing cannon impacts behind these wankers, and not one cannonball has hit them. This is looking more like a trench warfare zone. Yeah, look at how much this 303 to 2... Wow. You know what? Kudos to you. And God help me, I can't wait till I can play. Right, go mad. But no, so like, strategically... The strategic decisions that I make in the playthroughs are now more influenced by the fact that, for example, in this playthrough, I'm more, it's less battles, more... Oh, hello. Right, there's 2 regiments. I didn't even know about that. But they're abandoning their general. Oh, no, they're not abandoning their general. Are they? If we can kill their general, I can then immediately charge into that. Come on, kill his general, 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 kill it, kill, kill. Come on, 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 come on. He's routing. Yep. Go, 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 go. That's their general gone. Ludwig von Baden-Baden. That is a name. Ludwig von Baden-Baden. Immediate death. Oh, they've actually left their regions and they've immediately broke. There we go. That's them gone. And that's that regiment fucked. And that's the war. Oh, no. Hello. Oh, that's their Jaeger infantry. I forgot about them. Right. You. Go motorize. You. Motorize. Kanone. Feuer einstellen. You in range of them? No, didn't think so. This could be problems because obviously they could potentially suffer. They could potentially... They can spot my guys from a mile off, but you never know. I might as well get on this action. Actually, probably better if you get on this action. Oh, you're doing the spikes. Oh, you're doing the spikes. I feel like you're going to be interrupted, though. Or not. You done killed enough of them? No. Shit. It's fine. Nice, nice. Hopefully we annihilate enough of these bastards. No, we're still killing them. But yeah. So, no, I'd say having... I would say, to try and to sort of seal off this subject for the time being, I'd say having the battles, having had this mod, having played this mod for a fair amount, I could definitely attest and say that this mod has its high points where it's really good and it's really enjoyable, and I'm very much happy to play this. But the low points makes me hate this thing so much, and I definitely am one. I will definitely say that this is a one-time gig. I don't feel like I want to play this mod again once I've finished with it. I feel like I'm actually quite happy. That is actually quite a good... that's a good KD ratio. We lost 7 dudes to friendly fire, but that's fine. Right, if you want to make your way back to waste... We've got the rebellion over there. Rebellion, yes. Do I want to fight another battle? It's up against small people. You've been very... You know, I'm going to save, because we all know how shit the... what's the order of resolve say? Actually, that's pretty good. No things. I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm actually quite satisfied with that. That is a good... That is actually quite a good fix in that regard. So, yep, there we go. Perfect. And you're also being fixed up as well. Yes, fantastic. Right, positive days. We've actually gotten another thing. And oh, yeah, hero worshipped. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he's literally a god now. And very much so. We've got a few other things set up as well, so it's all looking to be good. Prague, I don't think I'm going to need to make that much of an investment. Though what I will do, Gdansk is still problematic with religious unrest, but it's more to do with the other things. I will possibly look to see if I can improve things, but I feel like the only thing I can do to improve it is recruit more militia. I'm going to build 2 units of militia, and I'm going to add some iron workshops. Oh, I don't need to add anything. No, that's fine. I don't need to for the time. Actually, to be fair, I might just for the sake of sanity. I'll add a couple of units of militia because I feel like I have to. Anyway, on to the next thing. We've won a war. We've won a battle against them, and more importantly, right. So the Ottoman Empire, who are at war with Austria, I fucking hope they still are at war with Austrians. Yes, they are. They're at war with Britain as well, which I did not realise. Which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, so you're basically the last of the region, and it does kind of look like Austria. It does look like Austria is not going to have. Oh. What's this? Bankruptcy. Lol. They're bankrupt. But look at that. Hang on. Where's their resistance to foreign occupation? That's strange. Hang on. Let's look at the other nation. I can't see it anymore. You know what? Let's go back to Transylvania, shall we? I can't see the fucking thing. But that's very funny, don't you think? That's a territory recently under the occupation of that. And where's their resistance to foreign occupation? It's in the pluses! Why is that a thing that they get benefits from? Sure, their war weariness, and they're also bankrupt, are fucking them over, sure. But look! They're positive by 5! Why? Why? Why is this a thing the AI benefits from? Right? Bearing in mind, part of another person's empire, but look at my fucking territory. I don't get that. I have to fight against religious unrest of up to fucking 9, and they only have 7. I control fucking half the goddamn continent. This territory. What? How am I getting it? That doesn't make any sense. Why this... this game. This mod. Why do I benefit from that? What is... that should be fucking me over. Why do I benefit from this? This system doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my god. You know what? I've had my rant. I've spilled over. We've taken forever. I'm going to shut up for another 10 turns. Oh, this mod. This mod. Right. On to more important things. Such as... Oh, great. Fuckers. Oh, wait. Is this from... Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's just move on. Just move on. Don't need to see anything here. Oh, you cum stains. I hate you. I fucking hate you. You fucking asshole. No, fuck off. I don't want you to have territory. You're not getting anything, Ottomans. I swear to the Golden Throne, if you try anything, I will fuck you up. Yes. Already you're back on strike, and luckily it's a small amount, but still. Right. Attack that fucker. It's the cavalry, isn't it? Yeah, it's the cavalry. Right. Declare... How much did you struggle? Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, I realize they're militia, but still. And they still have that regiment there. You know what? Just gonna clear you out. Kill you. Right, we can actually now fix that. You can actually now fix that. Oh yes, I forgot to put the music back in. Right. War declared. Barbary states against the Hungarian Confederation. Hungary Confederation. Ooh, is that a new nation? It is. Now that's interesting. Right. So, can someone please explain to me why they're not under siege yet? Oh, hello. Austria's still in the game. I didn't think they had an army to speak of, but it turns out they do. Probably the last embers of their nation, but still. We also have a new nation here. The Hungary Coalition. Pro-Libertaria. Okay. Right. Is it a major nation? Or is it a minor? No, it's still a major. Hungarian Confederation. They're unfriendly. Of course they'd be unfriendly. They're a republic, though. No, constitutional monarchy. Hello. Would you like a trade agreement? And I will give you some rather nice technologies to start off with, because... Well, actually, no. At some point, I'm going to take you over, but still. I will give you some starting up things for a trade agreement. Yes, there you go. That's a nice little thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a nice person. You got a good starter nation. You've got some potential, a lot of potential, in fact. Right. Hungary is... Hey, they're green. That's a good sign. Can I attack you? No, not quite. They're getting there. They're getting there. Let's have a look. See. Yep, new nation arises, has arisen. Maybe with the Ottoman... To be fair, the Ottoman Empire are probably in position to try and launch an attack. I'm kind of surprised about the AI not being super aggressive in that mark, but you know what? It's fine. We can manage. Yeah, might as well. I mean, once we can start taxing this region, the economy will, like, dramatically improve. Like, substantially so. I'll also build a navy board. Even though I don't need to. Hang on. Never mind. Cancel that. Can I build a... Oh, no, not yet. 10,000, though. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's important, sure. But still. 10,000. Bloody hell. Improve the effectiveness of great shot, carronades, rifled cannon. That would be very useful. Makes it more expensive, but yeah. I mean, that's another thing I like about this mod. Positive things. We'll talk positive things. You know, that will piss off the locals, but the locals can handle it, and that gives me more money, so I'm not doing that. But no, that's actually a positive thing. The fact that units get more expensive, the better quality technology you get from them. But you also get the ability to make them cheaper again with the upkeep thing. So it's like, yes, they're more expensive to buy, but you do eventually get research that gives them better quality, like better upkeep, which in my opinion is a big plus. Anyway, Vienna, Austria, doing that, doing that, doing that, doing that. Actually, to be fair, have we researched that yet? No, we still haven't got that technology, do we? And we don't have that. Fuck. We really do need that, don't we? Oh, good news. Can you take it? No, you can't. It's fine. The church will come in and we'll deal with that. We're improving it as well, so you know. Oh yes, we need to fix that up as well. There's also these little 2 settlements here. We have a lot of potential to upgrade from. Oh wow. If I were to tax this region, I would lose the growth. Shit. Also, why can't I upgrade the roads? Huh. Yeah, I can't upgrade the roads. Fucking Austria can't upgrade its roads. You serious? I can upgrade the roads here. Only to cobbled, though. I mean, do I have metal roads? Or is that not part of the thing now? No. We don't have metal roads. Shit. So my dirt roads are pretty much... I'm quite behind because I don't have dirt roads, but by sheer dint of me not having dirt roads, I only have cobbled roads, which kind of makes sense. Kind of. I mean, I've never seen a metal road before, but that's... well, to be fair, I kind of have, because... Okay, what's this? Military alliance... 4-field crop rotation. So they want technology. And they're a protectorate of Bavaria. Really? I'm sorry, but I'm kind of curious as to how you're destitute, but you still can pay me 4,600 quid. You're either not paying your taxes, or... I'm good, thanks. I would have actually agreed to that had you not been a protectorate of Bavaria, because that basically means if I... To be fair, that means if I go to war with you... Okay, finally, the peasants find the right fucking target. Unfortunately, that does mean that this whole thing is completely fucked, and I'm going to need to spend a rather large amount of currency to fix it. But you know what? It's fine. 1 turn and we're good. Again, now we can actually recruit these things quite quickly. We can actually... 7 bridges of Königsberg! Hey! Nice! Nice! Königsberg gets on the map. Good to see, good to see. I will improve this. I will give you a theatre. There you go. You guys deserve a theatre. Gdansk... No. Oh, yeah, I would need to do that, but yeah, Gdansk would need to be... Yeah, fucking hell, tax burden. Fucking hell. Look how much fucking... I mean, to be fair, we also have... Actually, no, the religious problem is more or less dealt with, which is kind of intriguing. I mean, eventually, once the religious problem kind of disappears, I will delete these a couple of buildings in tow, and replace them with, like, pleasure centers, because I think they provide more happiness to, like, both classes. Though, to be fair, that kind of kills 2 birds, 1 stone. So maybe it's not going to do too much. I mean, we need to have a look. See, the pleasure gardens. That is the 4th upgrade. So, yeah, it does provide more happiness to the lower class. So, yes, it kind of makes more sense to improve the happiness of the region. Somewhat. Can I build that? Do I have the rights of man? I do? Or do I not? No, I don't. It's a long research tree, but there we go. We're in this for the long haul, so makes sense. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for any more Prussian armies in the sector, but I don't see huge... Well, the Ottoman Empire aren't doing anything, so... Unfortunately, the Ottoman Empire is not doing anything useful. I can't do anything. No. I'm not going to risk... the thing is also, I could, if I was desperate, try and... and there's another rebellion. Whereabouts are they located? It's with the cannon this time. You know what? I'm going to send you in, because I think you need some more experience. So you go, say hello. Bomb, 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 bomb. Have some battles. 700. And withdraw. I think you also took part in it as well, so let's fix you up. Have you boys get fixed up. Oh. Get fixed up. And that also means this army gets things. I'm thinking of... I'm probably going to auto-resolve things like that because it is just... While it costs me a lot, I'm now finally in a position where I can actually afford to make that claim. I mean, at this point, we might as well fucking go for it. Might as well. I'll also improve theatre here. You'll probably... Oh, all of a sudden I no longer have the benefit of resistance to occupation. And now, of course, I have no idea why that is. Does that mean you're going to struggle with popularity soon? No, not really. Still don't understand how that works. But you are broke, which is the important thing. So... Right, let's actually start fixing some of these roads up, actually. So 12 turns, but we get enough regional wealth. And we get to benefit from some things. So, you know, extra speed, replenishment, and whatnot, which is pretty useful. And it also improves our campaign map movement speed. And that gives me a nice little... It gives me a decent incentive to upgrade and, to change around. And considering that we're going to be needing to use these territories to upgrade things soon... it's something to spend money on, and they will eventually improve everything about our territory. So, might as well. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Don't see anything useful from that. Sweden's doing a lot of stuff. Like, holy shit. I hadn't realized, oh my god. The hell? Who are you? What are you? Don Vasco, what? Oh, it's a new nation. Oh, it's a new nation. Yeah, new nation arises. It just literally came in. Hello. You've got nothing, do you? You got some things. Right, new nation. Ivan's completely fucked at this point. Yeah, Sweden's actually kind of taking over the world. It's kind of scary. Like, I hadn't realized that Ivan had been... Are you under siege? No, it looks like... kind of looks like... It's either been recently taken, or it's just recently gone to whatever. But Sweden's already going down to, like, fucking Persia levels. And, of course, the Mahara Confederacy is kind of all over the place, which is kind of hilarious. Oh yeah, they're still in fucking control of Portugal. I still can't help but smile and laugh at that. Jesus. Right, so we've got a new war declared. War declared. Don Bosco Pirates. Wait, what? Oh, so the pirates have declared war. Okay. Barbary States, and yeah, Barbary States, okay. Wellesley converts. In a British society, John Wesley is son of Minister Church of England, footsteps of attending church. To continue as minister known as the Holy Club, that's the Methodists before traveling to America, to both colonists and natives, although unhappy. Abroad, there are positive. Well, Wesley came to combat. Okay. Okay, so basically, kind of a revelation in church. Revelation in church. But nothing that need concern ourselves too much. Oh, fucking hell. Just... You need food to survive. Why the fuck are we having problems? Right. You know what? We probably should upgrade Prague a little bit. Wait, no, hang on. We're not upgrading Prague. We are upgrading the roads in Prague. You should be happy. Ah, fantastic. So Austria is getting its shit together. And I'm thinking... You probably need to go first. Ooh, you can be taxed. Glorious. Extra money for you. Extra money for you. Guess who gets to make the empire greater again? You. But still, 1,700. Sorry, 17,000. And Don Bosco has become part of the new nation. I've never even heard of that nation, which is pretty cool. And I think we're going to wrap things up for this episode. So, not a huge amount happening, admittedly. I'm fearing that at this moment we may have a few episodes where it might be a bit peaceful. But you never know. The game likes to throw a curveball at us now and again. So, perhaps things will improve. I'm going to keep an eye on Austria. Primarily keep an eye on Austria because, right, you're recruiting troops. What kind of troops do you have before I let you get on? Hungarian line infantry and a 12-pounder cannon. Yeah, you're not going to benefit from me too much. I gave you a trading route, but that's more than anything you deserve. Right. I'm going to have you boys... Have you watched the... Oh, hello. Right. We need more rakes. Rakes. Right. I need you to pay attention to what the Austrians are doing. So, obviously, the Austrians could launch a counterattack, which would allow them... See, the thing is, if the Austrians take over... I'm going to go here. The Austrians could launch an attack with this army and possibly capture Serbia. They do that, I move into Serbia, I move into Bulgaria. This does present a rather interesting scenario because obviously that means I have a large portion of territory, which is... I've got to bulge into Ottoman Empire a little bit. But, at the same time, it does put me within arm's reach of Constantinople, which, yeah, that is actually kind of a good thing, considering it's quite a prominent location for future endeavors into Europe, well, into Asia Minor, or sorry, into Asia. But it does give me the ability... Oh, hello, didn't know they had that there as well. I said, it gives me a position. It kind of gives me a launching ground into this part of the world. So if they do succeed in that, then that's something we can take advantage of. Obviously, it's going to be a bit complicated because we still are in the process of pacifying the regions. But, Emperor willing, with the control of the church beginning to take hold and the regions becoming ever more improved, we can potentially see a massive... We could potentially see a rapid growth. And eventually, I think I could need only to leave militias behind. And one could hope in the near future, we won't even need to have the fucking militias. But you know what? Baby steps. Fucking baby steps. Anyway, that's more or less it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. And I will catch you in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one.